Cousins to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Third. Take over for the first time. Back in 2021 from Ohio State.
It felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a man.
And now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the in a big way.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Display in that victory. Those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making every
Foreman takes it, headed right. And he'll be taking.
Guys on the defensive side of the ball held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the ball in plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's brought down. A 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're
22 yards to go. To throw, Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Need something from first and second down, went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Cousins. And a pressure gets to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it's working out.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in. Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They bring pressure there on third down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Sack, and it brings up third down. This is Foreman, draw play. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And after the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work. Nice game like that, you're able to do so many. Or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
This one caught by Osborne, right side. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and
2. Here's Madison running left. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Dominique Robinson, the one who got in there to drop him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. He gets it to Addison. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way.
To take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give to Foreman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 30.
You probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Foreman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Foreman. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Foreman will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Santos now to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was finished off by Deontay Foreman on the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And quickly they get to the line. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up past the 40. Cousins. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Cousins now to throw on first down. This goes out wide from Madison. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. A first down throw for Cousins. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on second and long. Cousins. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Bears, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.